Mr. Tomer, thank you so much. So here's a question for you. Who is ready for Halloween? I am. Well, you can't have Halloween without some poisoned apples, right? Chef David Bondarchuk from Scratch Catering joins us now on how to make these Daybreak delights. I just told you yesterday I was making caramel apples with my oldest, but we kind of cheated. We got the package, you know, you put the caramel on the outside and you kind of do the thing. But this is a new thing. This is not
How did your
caramel.
caramel stick? Did it stick to the apple or did it slide down the apple?
It seemed to stick to it. The apple was cold. Was it? I wasn't expecting that. Is that a problem?
Perfect. Well, no. So when I make these candied apples or caramel apples, it's important. Did you know that when you get the apples from the store, they come with like a produce wax on them?
Well, yeah, you do got to wash them. We did wash them first.
So how I wash these, and I've done them prior to the segment here, is I've mixed lemon juice and baking soda and tossed them all up in there. Then I drop these in a pot of boiling water for about 10 to 15 seconds. It eliminates that wax, and then you just dry them really good. Now feel that apple. Now that's not waxy.
It's got good traction for the candied stuff on there, right? That's what we want.
So now for the poison part. And when I created this, I was thinking like the poison apple, like from Snow White, when she takes it up and she dips it out or whatever. Look at how they blister. Like, I love that so much. So right here in this pot, I've got a half cup of corn syrup, a full cup of water, and 2.5 cups of granulated sugar. You're gonna boil that to hard crack stage, which is 300 degrees on a candy thermometer, which is what I have right here.
Hard crack stage?
Yeah, and it takes about 20 to 30 minutes.
All right.
It's labeled right there. It says hard crack next to 300.
It does say hard crack. Look at that. He's not lying. Right there.
So to that, I went ahead and added about, I don't know, 6 to 8 drops of gel food coloring. You can use black. You know, when I was a kid, my grandma, she used to use red and add a little bit of cinnamon oil to this. But I didn't do that today. I just used the blue because I love blue.
All right.
So you take your cleaned apples that I stuck a dowel through. You can also use apple branches if you like.
Now, I noticed you got the green apples. Does it matter what kind of apple?
No, you can use it. I wouldn't use like a Red Delicious. I would use a harder apple like this or a Honey Crisp because it's going to be like a firmer apple. I would use a baking apple with this, not a Delicious that has like a softer flesh. Okay? So now I tip the pan like this, and you go ahead and dip your apple in and rotate it as you go.
Rotate your apple.
And then you lift it up out, and then let that drip off. And then this literally sets up in no time.
This looks like one of those messes you need to do at Ernie's house.
Well, I would not do this with the kids because I will tell you that is very hot. 300 degrees
I want to try one. Give me one of those. I want to try it.
You have to do it.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Tilt the pan.
Tilt the pan.
Take it in there. Twirl it. Twirl it. Twirl on them haters.
I'm twirling. Oh, it's thick.
Yes.
It's really thick.
Now lift it up and let it drizzle off. Perfect.
Oh, you guys.
Yes, you did it. See, anyone can do it. You did it, Ken.
I had Chef Bondarchuk's help. Guys, I'm going to keep making these, and I'll bring them into you. I think you can trust these over that chip we tried.
So good, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
And then just set it right here on the parchment-lined baking sheet.
All right, guys.
And that's it. You just keep re-dipping.
All right, guys, we're going to re-dip it with Chef David. We're going to post the recipe, right?
Yep, I gave it to the station.
All right, so there you have it. Doesn't that look good?
It looks wonderful. Bring those babies in.